Welcome back to JSFL. We're here in college week 2. We get the final game away. And we have the 1-0 South Falcons going all the way up to New York to face the 1-0 North Giants. The team that wins this is automatically put in the playoffs. So, it should be a good game here today. Here in the North. As the defensive Giants are going to try to keep the defense going. Oh no, wait, if it's a win for the Giants, they go to the college championship. But if it's a win for the Falcons, there's still a chance that they will not go. But if North wins here today, they're in the championship. Nestor Hood for the return man. He had the biggest game out of any player probably last week. As we'll see what he can do today in North, as he's going to be facing a much harder pass defense. As we're here in North, that's Trent Hudson. He had the best quarterback passer rating last week. We'll see if he can keep it up. He fights the #1 college-ranked defense. As we're ready to kick this one away here in New York. First game in North Stadium. As I think we've had, I guess every stadium has had a team host now. Here's Nestor Hood. Hood getting it all the way up to the 27. Is that where the South Falcons will start? Here comes out Trent Hudson. These stats you see are not accurate, so do not pay any attention to them. Yeah. Again, we won't know stats until the end of the year, so I can't keep stats for you guys in college. So the Heisman Trophy, we'll see who gets it this year. Probably it's going to either go to Trent Hudson or Nestor Hood so far, I think. Well, let's see how they perform today. 1st and 10. At 6:30, we'll start the thing. 1st and 10. Here's Ruben Page. Power back of the year. 32. He gets it up to 5 yards. And now we look at the South offense. One of the worst O-lines overall in the college. But they have a pretty good receiving core and halfback. Also a really nice tight end that can block very well in John Kramer. So a pretty decent starting lineup here offensively for the South. Especially because they really did good last week and at East. Here's 2nd and 5. Throw Wayne. Wide open, that's Nestor Hood. Doing it again. All the way down to the 21, Nestor Hood. 1st down, South. He gets all over open defense. You can't cover Nestor Hood. That's 47 yards on the 1st catch. Josiah Hands, the safety, getting the tackle. How does Hood do it? Had Beasley on him there. He just got wide open. Josiah Hands, the ball hawk, had to catch up to him. Wow. And just like that, they flipped to the 21. This is what they were doing last week against East. 1st and 10. Here's Page. Page going up the middle. Pretty good roadblock there by North. Let's see that defense. And for the D-line, Monty Erickson, Larry Headway, and Trent Wild. Pretty good starting 3. Really good solid line. Linebackers, William and Josh Hexel, brothers, and Frank Render. And that secondary, Daryl Toner, Josiah Hands, Mason Beasley, and Shaquille Saad. Josiah Hands probably the best. He's the best overall on the defense, being an 88. He is a really good player, and he's known to pick off the ball. Can't remember if he had a pick last week, though. 2nd and 7. Here's Page. Getting it down to the 15. Ruben Page, 3 rushes, 12 yards so far. He's 4 average a carry. The run game, pretty decent so far. 3rd and 4 now after 2 straight runs. We'll see what South wants to call here inside the red zone. Can North stand strong? Here's 3rd and 4. Trent Hudson throwing, end zone caught, touchdown! South Falcons. Throws it into the end zone and it's caught. Good play there by Trent Hudson. Just had his receiver wide open. And that was Esteban Sylvester's number 1 receiver on the sheet for South, but definitely not in stats this season. Because that's been Old Nestor Hood. So now we will see the extra point attempt after that. Good, really good opening drive there for South. Not that many plays and they got into the end zone. Kick is up and it is good. And that one for South is a 7-point drive. See if North can do the same with one of the worst overall offenses in the college. The South now will get the kick off, as we'll see what if their defense can get a stop. Here in New York, fans are shocked with what they saw, having seen their defense play really well last week, not even letting a single yard happen in the first half. Gets it to the 21, and we'll see what Tony Dackerson can do on this drive. Dackerson led his team to a win last week, played pretty well, as far as I remember. I don't think he threw a pick. Maybe he threw one, but Dackerson so far pretty decent. So they'll start this one at the 21, and we'll see what they can do. Here's Dackerson on play action. Throwing, feels pressured, gets that one off to the 47. Good play there by North. That's Cody Cotton. 26 yards and a first down North. Good play there. Cotton had a touchdown reception last week. And good play there. Here's 1st and 10 for North at the 47. See what they call here. Here's another play action. Dackerson. Stepping up. Oh, he's going to go down. Shady McGuire, the defensive tackle, in for the sack. Dackerson was going to try to probably run that one away, but McGuire got a hand on him and he couldn't go off. Dackerson's known as the strongest quarterback in this year's college, but he gets taken down there by Shady McGuire. Almost got off, maybe a little bit, but he goes down. Kind of a weak tackle by McGuire. I'm surprised Dackerson went down. Second and 14. Here's Victorious. Trying to find the seam. Gets it to the 46. Let's look at that North's offense a little more. O-line pretty well. Fulton Kinsworth probably the star left tackle. And then halfback Victor Victorious, Ollie Tomlin, and wide receivers Case Tree are all decent. They're probably Victorious is 76, Tomlin 76, and Case Tree is a 72. But they do play very well, so they did pretty good against West's defense. 3rd and 11. Jackson needs to make a play. That one going to be short, and it's only going to go for 3 yards. Good defense there by South. Ollie Tomlin couldn't go very far. As I don't know if that was the best play there by Dackerson. The punt is away after South plays good defense, and this one marked out at the 6. Good punting there by North. Here's 1st and 10. This one, swing past the Page. Ruben Page trying to stretch it, but he's going to be taken out at the 4. Good defense there by North. I believe that one was William Hexel, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that was actually Frank Render. Here's 2nd and 13. Page up the middle, getting it to the 9. Good rushing there. Mason Beasley with the tackle. Here's 3rd and 8. What can South do? They don't want to punt this far deep. Throwing this one, it's Page. Can only get it out to the 11, and they will stop 4th down now, 4th and 5. Thought Ruben Page would maybe power his way for some yards, and Mason Beasley, the corner, stops him. Trent Hudson was running out of time, so he just decided to throw the Page, but reinforcements came from the north. Here's 4th and 5. North probably going to have some pretty good field position. Kicks away from his own 1. Great punt. Wow, that one went sailing. The return. Shakes out 2 men. Gets it to the 34. Good return there by Shaquille Saad, the strong safety. Here's Tony Jackson back out there. Couldn't lead his team to much last time. Let's see if he can do any better this one. Down by 7 here in the first quarter. First and 10, Dackerson. Throwing, pass interference. The flag flies. That one, DeAndre Baller, the linebacker, with the interference. And that's a 1st down for North. DeAndre Baller was just, you can't do that. You can't just grab onto the player hoping he can't catch it. You gotta play smart. Out to 45. 1st and 10. Here's Victorious getting into the 46. Let's look at South's defense. Allen Bailey, Algali, Kaysen, Shane McGuire, Julio Odom, Caden Hollister, and DeAndre Baller, who just had the pass interference. Kendall Carls, Israel Ryans, Ricky Goldens, and Denzel Crazy. That secondary is, they call them the no-flight zone. So we'll see if they can make that true tonight, as they really look at Ricky Golden, strong safety, 85 overall. He's pretty good. Really hard hitter. And they call Israel Ryans Mr. Shutdown Ryans. So we'll see if he can keep them quiet. It's Victorious on 2nd and 9. Gets 2 yards. 3 rushes, 5 yards for Victorious. 3rd and 7. Might have to call on Dackerson trying to get a pass here. 3rd and 7 now. South done pretty good on these last 2 plays. Can they do it one more time? Here's Dackerson looking to throw. Throwing. That one's caught tight end. And again, not going to go anywhere. I don't know why he keeps throwing to those tight ends. Ollie Tomlin again, but this time only a yard. DeAndre Baller gets a little revenge there. Not letting him get anywhere. So even with the pass interference, doesn't help them all that much, as they're still way out of field goal range. And that one will do our first quarter in. We're here in New York at North Stadium. The North Giants have 0. The South Falcons have 7. If North wins this one, they've guaranteed themselves a spot in the college championship. South still fighting for it. But it'd be a pretty big chance South would make it. And it will go out of bounds, and they'll be started at the 25 for South. See what they can do on this drive. After last drive, 3 and out. They were pinned pretty deep last time, so maybe a little bit different play style calling for the coach this time. First and 10. Throwing. This is wide receiver screen. Nestor Hood. Hood. Finding room on the sideline. Nestor Hood downfield. Shaking off a tackler. Trying to power his way all the way to the 31. Nestor Hood. Wow, what a play. Took the whole North defense to track that man down. And what that blew up. Jukes out the defender. Nestor Hood to the sideline. Thought he would have got him, but he spinned off. In the beginning, that was Josiah Hansey juked. So, one of the best players on that defense just got juked by Nestor Hood. Then Shaquille Saad tried taking him. He spinned off Shaquille Saad. Wow. What a play. That man's unstoppable. He better be the first receiver taken in the draft. Here's Hudson. Throwing, caught. It's Page. Page going back a couple yards. And it's 2nd and 12. Page 2 receptions, 0 yards after that catch. Josiah Hands another tackle. Josiah Hands gets a little measure up of revenge. Definitely not going to cost what Nestor Hood did to him, but doesn't let anything happen on that play. Does its job, so to speak, that time. Now South. 2nd 12 after the play by. Here's Page at the middle this time. He's in some yards, and he gets it all the way up to the 25. Ruben Page, 6 carries, 23 yards. That one, Josiah Hands once more. They're going to credit him with the tackle. Daryl Toner also in there. Can North. Defense. Stand one more hit. 3rd and 4. It'd be a waste after that great play by Nestor Hood. What can they do here on 3rd down? Hudson throwing up the middle, blocked. Hudson threw that one a little too sharp. Maybe he should have went a little over. But it's 4th down after great good play there by North. So Hudson was looking end zone, but great play. Oh, what a play by Eli Venn. Read it the ball like a book. Washington had a lane open. I think that's what Hudson saw, but Eli Venn just got ahead of Washington. Now the field goal. This one will be 42 yards. 42-yarder. The kick up. It is good. South up by 10 here in second quarter. What a play that was by Nestor Hood earlier. Not only should he be like the first receiver taken off the board, he should be like the first person taken off the board. I think the only way he doesn't win the Heisman if it's Trent Hudson, because Hudson's the only one that's throwing him the ball, so he can actually throw it to other people. So it's going to be really hard for Hood to win the Heisman. Here's Victor Victorious on the return, gets it to the 20. 21 yards per return, they're calling it for Victorious. Here's Case Tree, 0 targets, 0 receptions. 0 yards, 0 touchdowns. They have not looked his way yet. I guess Kendall Carls has been pretty good at shutting him up. First and 10. Throwaway, and that one, oh! He had it in his hands and he lost it. 2nd and 10. Good placement there by Tony Dackerson, but not able to keep his hands on it. And 2nd and 10 now. Good play there by South after. The window was tight and South just batted down after he had his hand on it. 2nd and 10. Here's play action, Dackerson. Pretty good time. Dackerson throwing it down. Ooh, hit again. Wow, this secondary does not mess around. As that's what they said they were going to do tonight. Not mess around. Because they're known to have one of the best secondaries. Again, I'll say it. 3rd and 10. North not able to do much. Let's see if they can make a play here on 3rd down. Dackerson, again. Looking to throw. Not many options, and he's down. Alan Bailey to sack him. Bailey gets in there, and that's a sack. Wow. Just great coverage there by South, and Dackerson did not know what to do with the football. I mean, they gave him a pretty decent amount of time, but Dackerson just couldn't do anything. Now 4th and 17 after the drive that went nowhere by North, and they haven't been able to get anything done yet. The kick is away. This one, Nestor Hood trying to return it. That one not going to be so well. They stopped him quickly. They didn't want anything happening. And it's 1st and 10 now. As you can see, Sylvester, he had the touchdown from earlier. First and 10. Here's Hudson throwing. That's caught. Getting it up to the 45. Good play there. That's Esteban Sylvesters. Josiah Hands spreading with the tackle. Right, a bunch of people to tackle. By hands to get the initial hands on him. Here's up the middle. It's Ruben Page, and he stops short. 2nd and 9, only a yard. Josiah hands in there. Good play there by North's run defense. And does pretty well so far. See what Hudson and the offense can do on 2nd and 9. Here's Page again. Ruben Page rumbling up the side. Ruben Page finding open room to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. South Falcons. Ruben Page, 54 yards. And he rumbles in for a touchdown. Wow, this South's offense is punishing this North defense, which we thought would be a low-scoring game. Shaking open everyone, breaking off tackles all the way to the end zone. I thought that play was going to go nowhere, but look what Ruben Page did. What a play. Again, with the struggling O-line. Wow. What a South offense. Extra point, 22 yards. Up, it is good. 17-0 here in New York as the North Giants are getting crushed. The kick is away. So we'll see if North can get 8 points. They're down by 17. Victorious with the return. And this one up to the 23. 1st and 10 now. As we'll see what North's offense can do, as they have not been able to do much. History, again, no targets. Maybe should target him a little more. But South's defense has just done great on covering everyone. As you can see, they even have Case Tree covered when, which is the #1 receiver on North. First and 10. Here's Victorious. Just stopped in his tracks. Wow. This South's defense is punishing as much as the offense. 2nd and 12 after a great stop there by South. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning here in New York. It was what a first half this has been. I don't think anyone expected this. Your 2nd and 12, Victorious. Getting some yards, he gets it up to the 31. 10 yards in that play, it's 3rd and 2. Denzel Crazy, preparing him with the tackle. So that might bring us to a 2-minute warning. Maybe not. 3rd and 2. 5 wide for North. Here is Dackerson feeling pressure. Dackerson's down. Adali Kaysen in their first sack, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning, 4th and 8. That probably will lead to another punt by North. The punt away. As we'll see where this one, Hood, having space this time. Shakes off a tackle. Nestor Hood getting it up to the 27. That one could have been dangerous. 5 yards per return right now for the punt returning Hood. Trent Hudson coming back out. 1 TD for him, 118 yards. Only 1 incompletion out of 7. He hasn't had to do much with the offense he's having right now. Let's see if they can make another score before this half. Here's Hudson. Throwing down deep, that's caught. Oh no, wait, incomplete, they're going to call it. I think he was looking for Sylvester's there, but no good. Second and 10, 5 wide for South. Here's Hudson. Stepping up in the pocket, throwing. This one, Sylvester. Sylvester shaking off a tackle, shaking off more to the 40. First and 10. South. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Sylvester's 3 catches, 41 yards so far in this game. Shaquille Saad tried him in the final tackle. First and 10, here's Hudson. Hudson throwing this one, sideline caught out of bounds. It's out of bounds at the 49, it's 2nd and 1. Trevor Washington, his first catch of the day, 9 yards credited. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go in this first half. Here's Hudson. 2nd and 1, catches it. Gets it out to the 47, first down. That one, Trevor Washington again. South uses their first time out with 1 minute and 1 second left to go in the first half. 17-0 here in New York as the South Falcons are dominating here in New York. First and 10, here's Hudson. Throwing up the middle, this is Trevor Washington again, bouncing off 2 people to the 44. Wow. Is there one player in the South's offense that isn't good? 2nd and 7. Eight rush, 12 pass. Pretty even here for South. A little more pass than run. 2nd and 7. Here's Hudson. Dialing it down deep. Trent Hudson, it's Nestor Hood. Oh, one-handed, but he can't grab it. Good play there by North. He was looking for Nestor Hood. Who else would he be looking for down that deep? But great play there to knock it down by number 30. I think that's Shaquille Saad. Or it might be Kyler Hendricks. I don't know. 3rd and 7 here. It's Hudson. Throwing it up the middle. That's caught. It's Esteban Sylvesters. Sylvesters gets the first down. As they cannot get this team to be stopped on a 3rd down. Sylvesters 4 catches, 57 yards now. Mason Beasley with the tackle. Now they're inside the 30 as they're trying to still get that touchdown. First and 10. What does Hudson go for here? First and 10. Here's Hudson throwing that one. It's Hood. Gets it to the 22. Good play there for 5 yards and he goes out of bounds. Nestor Hood, 3 catches, 96 yards. He would love to get that 100 before halftime. He had over 200 last week. Your 2nd and 5. Throwing that one, it's caught and it's hit down at the 20. 3rd and 2. As South uses their final timeout. North stand one more play of South, and can they hit him in bounds? John Kramer with the catch last time. Frank Reeder to get the tackle. The kick, it's up, it is good. That one up and good, and it's 20-0 here in New York. Kick away. As we see, this is victorious on the return. Now, 8 seconds. Do you take anything deep, or do you just kneel and call it a half? See what Daxton and North's offense is thinking here. Flag. Oh my gosh. Offense false start. Puts them back 5, and of course that's what they needed here. 1st and 15 now. Does that change any minds of the head coach? Looking like they're going to run this thing out. Here's Victorious up the middle. Oh, no, wait, that's Quincy Toberman, my bad. And Quincy Toberman is going to end this half. And that is the end of our first half here in New York, in North Home Field. The South Falcons, 20. North Giants, 0. Like you see on the stat boards, they've just been killing North, only averaging them 2.5 yards per play. As you can see on this play by Ruben Page, how he just destroyed that defense, and maybe they'll show the one in Nestor Hood possibly here soon. No, this one is a throw to Sylvester's for the TD. Surprised they didn't show the one at Hood, but showing the TD plays, I guess. Kick away here in North. This one victorious. We'll see what they can do. Any adjustments at halftime, we'll see if they made. This one getting out to the 27, probably his best kick return of the day. And this one coming out, Tony Dackerson. It's just been sack after sack that this whole line is giving up. Dackerson is supposed to be a known tough QB, but he's just been tasting dirt. 3 sacks that whole line is giving up. They're down by 20. They need a big half here. But South's defense has been punishing to this offense, only allowing 2.5 yards per play. Theirs offense is like 10 yards per play. That's what they average in 10 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Victorious. Bouncing to the outside. Gets 5. And he slides down instead of bouncing up for more. Second and 5. Here's Dackerson. Throwing. That one contested. It's down. Dackerson trying to find receiver for a first down. That one's no good. 35. Will they go 3 and out once more? Can North Steve offense finally stand up? Three receivers, a tight end, in the back. 3rd and 5. Here's Dackerson throwing. That's intercepted. 20. 10. Can they get it there? Touchdown, South. What a play and what a start to the half for South. Telling North this ain't going to be no different. Even worse. Trying to get to number 32, but intercepted and went the other way for a pick 6. That's Kendall Carls. He was looking for Will Shadim. Kendall Carls brings it to the house for a touchdown. Wow. That's Daryl Toner having a fit there on the sideline. As the South Falcons are about to go up 27-0. It's been a game for this team. Some people from New York might be making themselves to the exits as this one. Just terrible. Kick up. It's good. 27-0 here in New York. What a welcome to the second half it has been for New York. Well, I mean North. They're playing New York. They aren't New York. And he is victorious. Getting it back, and he gets this one to the 22. This is going to be even a harder comeback for North to try to do, but they're going to try it. Case Tree again, 0 targets, 0 receptions, 0 yards, 0 touchdowns. It's just been shut down. Options here for Dackerson in the offense. First and 10. Here's victorious. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Wow. Shut down there by DeAndre Baller. As this run game not helping them either. Victorious had a pretty good game last week, but it's not looking good for him this week. Second and 11. Here's victorious up the middle. Fumbles. South recovers. Oh my gosh, he's flying. Wow. Another mistake made by North. Well, an interception and a fumble, so it's even gotten worse for North. Wow, what a flip. Flipped right over Dackerson. Here comes back on Trent Hudson. He's having a great game. Booth review, they're going to review this one. Was victorious down? Oh, wait. Let's look at that. I believe he was down. I don't know. This one could be anyone's. It is North's ball. 3rd and 9. Reversed, and it's North's ball. They love to see that after how bad it's been for them, so it's 3rd and 9 now. We'll see if they can do anything. 3rd and 9, Hugh Stackerson. Throw away in this one incomplete. That time he was looking for Shadim. Nothing. Ricky Golden's making the play. Throwing it up the middle. Golden's to lay the hit on him. Jeez. Golden's number 15 there, powering through, saying no. 4th and 9, we'll see the punt again by North. Nothing new today. This one getting out to the 35. So that was Julio Odom. Hudson coming back out now. Here's 1st and 10. It's Page. Ruben Page trying to bounce to the outside. This time it's not going to work. 2nd and 10. Great play there by North. Here's 2nd and 10. Hudson looking to throw. Throwing. That's knocked down and completes. 3rd and 10 now for the South. Can their offense keep going, or can North's defense finally do something? Here's 3rd and 10. It's Hudson. Hudson getting blitzed. Hudson staying on his feet. This time it's down. Eli Venn hit the initial tackle but couldn't take him down, and it was half a sack for him. As Eli Venn came, and then I think who next? That was Frank Reeder. Yeah, that was Frank Reeder on the sack. Eli Venn had an assistant sack though. Almost got him down, but then they needed the big linebacker to bring the QB down. Fourth and 21 as North's defense finally does something. South gonna have to punt now. Only their 2nd punt of the night. They have not punted much. Here's a return going at the 19. He's plowed. Wow. Shaquille nowhere to go that time. I think it's plowed right at that line of scrimmage. Here's 1st and 10. Dackerson looking to throw. He's gonna go down. Allen Bailey. Another sack on the night. Wow. Jackson in there in the pocket, as you can see. Bailey coming off the edge. He had two people on him. Oh no, that was a halfback going away. And he cuts to the inside and just plows through. This O-line cannot handle South's D-line right now. 2nd and 16. Here's Dackerson throwing. That's Ollie Tomlin. He's only going a yard that time. 3 of Dackerson's completions have been to the tight end, and they've been like 1, 2, 3 yard passes. Ricky Golden's his first tackle of the night. 3rd and 18 now for North. They need a play downfield. I would be going 5 wide right now, but there's 2 backs with them. This one, it's picked off again. That one, Israel Ryan's Mr. Shutdown with the interception there. Wow. That's Sackerson's 2nd interception thrown today. It's now looking good. It's now looking like North's going to win this one tonight. Israel Ryan's. So I was going for Will Shadim, one of his most targeted players, and he just won't learn. They keep baiting him, and he keeps falling for it. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. This one, it's caught. And it gets it to the 7-yard line. They're going to call it 2nd and inches. That one, John Kramer, the blocker. Here's 2nd and inches. It's Hudson. Throwing. That one caught at the 1. 1st and goal. That one, Esteban Sylvester. He was looking for his 2nd touchdown of the night. 1st and goal. Maybe try a one-on-one opportunity here with Hood. We haven't seen much of Hood recently. It looks like 1st and goal, and it's going heavy from defense on the North. This one to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. South. Esteban Sylvester is his 2nd touchdown of the night. As it just keeps going away and away here from North. It has gone south, I guess you could say, for North. That was Joshua Hexel right next to him. See the coach's eyes now looking good. 8 minutes 40 left to go in till end of regulation. Score and drive 3 plays, 17 yards there. And 1 minute and 4 seconds of time. The kick away here, and that one, it's going to be Victor Victorious. Bringing this one out to the 25. He gets piled yards. That's just 26. Here's the first and 10 for North. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Victorious. He gets this one up to the 35. 9 rushes, 28 yards. They're down by 34. It's not looking good. Here's 2nd and 1. It's Victorious again up the middle. He's going to get stopped at 36 this time. 3rd and 1. Third and 1. He's Victorious. He's going to get stopped again. Wow. Fourth and 3, and the punt is away. As we're going to go to the 4th quarter. This one bounced in at 20. That's where they're going to spot it. 4th quarter, 7 minutes left to go. It's 34-0 here in New York as North has probably lost this game. It is not looking good for them. Here's 1st and 10. It's Page. Page up the middle. Page finding some outside, and he gets hit back. No, he gets hit at the 23, 3 yards. Second and 7. They're running out time. Here's Page again. Gets a little bit of room. He gets it to 25. 3rd and 5 now for the South Falcons. They could actually run out all the clock in the quarter in a drive if they really wanted to. It would take a lot of running and a lot of clock wasting, but they could. We'll see if North can get a stop here. Here is Hudson. Throwing that one, caught, and he gets it to Trevor Washington at the 44. All the way down to the 44, and Washington, 4 catches, 35 yards on the day. Mason Beasley, credit him with the tackle. A little over 5 minutes left to go until end of regulation. Ruben Page here on 1st down. He's getting quite a bit of yards. Gets it to the 49. 90 yards he has on the day now. 10 yards away. We get to the 100 yards. 2nd and 3. That's Frank Reeder. Credit him with that tackle. Here's a run up the middle. Page again. Page finding a 1st down broad light. Getting to the 36. He's getting 100 yards now. 103 yards, 13 rushes, and a touchdown. Josiah Hands with the tackle. He's had a day today, especially that one run in the first half. A little over 4 minutes left to go in the game now. Under 4 minutes left. 1st and 10. Another run with Page. Got to be getting tired eventually. It's until the 28. 2nd and 2. Over 110 yards now for Page. Might be a shutout here in New York, and that's what South's looking for, is they're trying to run out as much clock as physically possible. Here's Page, 2nd and 2. Wait, no, that is William Huffman, my bad. 8 yards on his first carry. Frank Reeder with the tackle. So there's William Huffman, as Page is probably getting a little tired. So they bring in Huffman for that play. He's still running great. 1st and 10, under 3 minutes left to go now in regulation. High formation now for South. They're in the red zone at the 20. This one, Page is going to get stopped at behind the line. Wow. Pretty good play there. Larry Hidway out-muscled Page there on the play. Second and 11, we hit the 2-minute warning here in New York. 5 minutes of time wasted off the clock by South. 34-0, as it has been a complete shutout here in New York. As the North Giants probably going to be hitting the 1-1. South Falcons probably going to 2-0, most likely being in the college championship. Here is Page, and he is down to the 15-yard line. 115 yards now for him. 16 rushes and a touchdown. Monty Erickson, credit him with the tackle. Here's 3rd and 5. Can South keep running out the clock? It's Hudson throwing. It's Hudson. He bounced off of Page's hands. And that's going to stop the clock. The North probably going to try to get a little more points to make it not a shutout. If they even can. We'll have to see. As the field goal is up, it's good. 37-0 with 1:10 left to go in today's game. First and 10, here's Dackerson. Throwing that one, it's intercepted again! To the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown. Wow, his third interception. That's Kendall Carls once more. Dackerson's first throw this drive, and it's another interception. Where's he even throwing to that time? I think he's just throwing it this and now. Denzel crazy that time. Oh no, that was Denzel crazy, not Kendall Carls. Wow. Terrible pass there by Dackerson. $43-0. With this extra point, it'd be 44, 22 yards for the PAT. And up it is good here in New York. 102 left now. So it's 44-0 here in New York at North's home field. And the kick away. 1:02 left to play. Here's Victorious with the return. Victorious bouncing off the tackle, gets to the 27. 58 seconds left. We'll see if North wants to just kneel it out or actually try to get some plays now. Here's first and 10, it's Dackerson. Throwing, batted down. Surprised that one wasn't intercepted. Here's second and 10, it's Dackerson. Throwing, oh no, he's sacked. Again. On Dackerson's stats for the whole year so far, it'd be 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Here's Dackerson. He's gonna go down. And that will probably do our night here in New York. 6 sacks there from South tonight. Fourth and 21. 7 seconds left in the game. They're going for it. 4, 3, throwing, incomplete. 2 seconds left. Does South try to score again, or did they just kneel it out? So our final score probably going to be 44-0. Yep. Here comes the knee, and yep. Hudson knees. That's the game. 44-0 here in New York as the North Giants get a terrible knock at their door, and South gives it to them. They're gonna have to fight to be in that championship, and they're gonna fight against. They're already out of the race. It's the East Eagles. Player of the game is Kendall Carls. Tackle and interception. They're just giving it to him for some reason. I think the player of the game has to be Ruben Page. He whined out of the clock. He got some big scores. But that was a really team effort. There's no really player of the game for that one. Just great game there. We got to see. But I'll see you guys on Monday night as we'll get to see the Seattle Natives, 8-2, host the 8-2 New Orleans Musicians. But pretty good game we got to see here in New York. Not what I expected at all, especially because I'm a North fan. Because I'm actually playing in this game. I actually played. But I'll see you guys on Monday night.